because everybody in my house is asleep. I think Jim might have fallen asleep on the couch. Um, I see some of you guys on Instagram. Hope that you guys are going to join. If not, it's just something I just feel like doing, y'all, right now because I'm up and I just got done editing the vlog that's going to be up in the morning, hopefully, as long as, YouTube don't give me any issues, y'all. I hope that you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. And I'm going to tell you guys on here that I'm live. Let me see here. How do I do this? I'm live on the Hangout. Okay, so, and I hope that I made this public as well. Let's see here. Sometimes my mouse doesn't want to work. Where the mouse at? Where the mouse at? Okay. How do I do this? There we go. Pause. Did I pause it? Say something. Okay. And hey, Jasmine Hudson, how you doing, girl? What are you doing up so late anyway? And where are you from? Where are you at? Where are you at right now? What's your twinning? What's your location? So today is June the 10th. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning today. How are you? Because it's the next day. Hey, Vonda Taylor. Can y'all hear me? I don't want to talk too loud because everybody's asleep in the Caggiano residence. So she'll be talking like this. She try not to be so dramatic, But anyway. Hey, Armony Williams, how are you? How are you? So, anyway, what do I want to talk about right now? Actually, I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about while it's late in the morning, early in the morning, perseverance. Sometimes, when you just feel like, I don't want to wake up and go to work tomorrow, like, geez, I used to love this job and now I just don't know if this is where I want to be. I would encourage you to get your butt up and go to work. Okay? Not because, you can't change the job or change the direction of your life, but sometimes you have to push through because, that job was something that you love to do at a time. So, sometimes you have that rough patch. Same thing with school. If you're in school, in college or whatever, whatever courses that you're taking, persevere, push through, because, you chose it for a reason, because you loved it, and it's just important to finish things and just keep going, give things a chance. Don't just give up when the going gets tough, the going gets rough or whatever. You gotta keep going. And I tell myself that too with, the things that I love from music, from dealing with this YouTube, because it just told me that my upload just failed just now. Just persevering through, pushing through things, and just knowing and willing, willing things to get better. You can apply that to marriage, to a long-term friendship that you may have that is not the best at the time. Because, sometimes we go through it in our friendships But everything doesn't have to be made an argument. Sometimes things just need to blow over. Like if your friend has never stolen from you, slept with your man, spread vicious rumors about you, talked about your mama, sister, cousin, family, and all of them. If your friendship has never gone through anything like that, sometimes, you gotta let things blow over. Because you never know what that person might be going through in their life, and they might not be able to verbalize it, or you might be going through something and you guys handle things differently. And I think sometimes that's how friendships are lost, because we expect our friends to react the way that we want to react to certain situations. Even in marriage as well, I might want a reaction out of my husband that he's not going to give me because he's not that type of person, vice versa. Sometimes you just got to let things blow over and just know that things will get better as long as it's not like a crazy situation. If your friend just sucks and they just gossiping about you, you know what I'm saying, just hurting you, that's not a good friendship or whatever. So, just, keep pushing through. Student, go to class, apply yourself in school, just persevere through the courses that you're taking, and know that it's all for a reason. Everything is for a reason, and you have to affirm things, you have to will things in your head when things get tough and rough. So I'm about to will this iMovie to get this vlog up, okay? I'm also willing myself to record this song because I just haven't had a peaceful moment in my house to get it recorded. I'm just like, it's in me, it's in here, and I want to share, but I just have to persevere because sometimes, and oh Lord, here she go talking about the Lord and the Jesus and stuff. When the devil knows that you are onto something, you are but you are about to reach what God has packaged for you, he gonna push it farther away from you. Like that commercial when the guy holds the dollar bill on the fishing line. He's like, oh, you're not gonna get it. Oh, you're not gonna get it. But the dollar is there. You're gonna get it eventually. You just have to keep reaching for that gift that God is presenting to you. And, the devil gonna try and push it back and push it back. And, throw a rock in there so you stub your big toe, and then you're gonna be complaining about your big toe hurting and stuff. And, like, oh, my big toe, but you done lost sight of the package. Okay? Don't let the devil stub your toe. Okay? Just keep going. Keep persevering. Keep pushing through. I don't know why I had to say that tonight, or why I just had to get up on the YouTube and say this to y'all, but, I know a lot of y'all say that you watch my vlogs, because it makes you happy or whatever. And, a lot of people sometimes go through a lot of things, so they do gravitate to YouTube as a source of entertainment, a source of happiness. So for all of y'all that are watching and you want a smile on your face, Miss V is here to tell y'all, you keep smiling. Life will get better. You keep going. Things will be okay, But if you never have anything difficult, you'll never appreciate, the easy things that come in life. Just an awesome, easy day. You'll never enjoy that easy day because you'll be like, just another easy day. But when you have a little difficulty in life, that's just, you putting in work. That work in life. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Let me read some of these comments. Queen Love finally caught a live vlog. Yes, girl, yes. Yes. Yes, girl, yes. Let me see here. T Pooh Bear 313. Shout out to you. So glad that you finally were able to catch a live hangout. And Felicia Life is on Instagram. She can't join. Good night, girl. Miss Hill 911, how do you join? You know what? I don't know how you join. I don't know. I think you might have to have a Google account. I'm talking down to my phone. She can see me in the phone. You have to have a Google account with Google Plus or whatever or something like that. Child, I don't know. Google it. What? Somebody tell her, because I don't even know how it's done. Let me see here. Oh. Lady FIFO said you just gotta learn that everybody ain't your friend. Yeah, everybody ain't your friend, but you know, some friends, when we make friends, you know, because I can count on my hand how many friends I have. But just because you are in a disagreement with your friend doesn't mean that you guys aren't friends anymore. Because, you know, your friend is not like you. I mean, I'm sure you have some common interests or whatever, but every friendship is not worth giving up just because they might not see eye to eye. You know, like I said, if they haven't stolen from you and try and cut you in a dark alley and rob you for all your life's jewels, you know, slept with your man, you know, a fugitive, you know, if it's just something simple as, girl, they went out to the club and ain't invite me, or they went somewhere and invite me, or I haven't heard from them, or sometimes if you haven't heard from your friend, then maybe you need to pick up the phone and call your friend and see exactly why you haven't heard from your friend. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm saying. You can apply pushing through things and just getting through things to anything. That's all I'm saying. So every friendship doesn't have to be a bad friendship, because there's good people out there. And when you do have good friends, they're a good friend for a reason, and they've been around all these years for a reason. Look, when I lose a friend, it's like a death to me, honey. You know, like, psh, if I view my friend, psh, you my friend. Okay? If I die, you die. Okay? I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Just saying, you know. Lola Salivo says, I really don't comment on YouTube, people, but I love your vlogs, and I think you are such a beautiful woman and positive. Thank you for making my day. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, you gotta let the petty stuff go, and this is just things that I've learned, you know, over the years. Of Lindsay and I in high school. She's 30-something years old, you know, and I can't say that I have arguments with my friends, but you know, I might not like something that they're doing, but like I say, if it's not affecting my household or my life, they ain't clonked me upside the head or whatever, it's just something that like irritated me, it's not worth saying, I'm not gonna be their friend no more. Like, then if you quit your friend that easy, then y'all really wasn't friends in the first place. Same thing with, you know, if you're a student in school, don't quit just because you might have failed the test. Don't quit because, you know, the course may become difficult. And if you quit that easily, then maybe, you know, that's not the field for you to go into and waste your money on. You know, you have to reevaluate things. If it's worth the whole application process and writing out that whole acceptance letter and all those things just to get into the school, don't quit. Don't you quit. You keep going. And yeah, if you worked hard to get a job and you really wanted a job and you prayed to the Lord for the job and now you own a job and you just complaining on the job, don't quit. It's paying your rent. Don't quit. Keep going. Because every day on the job is not going to be like, oh, today I'm going to work, folks. Some days you be like, oh, today I'm going to work. You know? It's just what it is, you know? What it is. Let's see here. Kiki D. Hey, Kiki D. Hey. Let's see here. I hope I say your name right. Erishon Maynard, reaching out to the Bahamas. How you doing? Let me see here. Miss Rue34 says, I'm watching live, but it won't let me post on YouTube, and I have a Google account. Oh, 757? Miss Rue, you from 757? That's this area code that we live in. 757. Hey, Miss B Nay 87. I did ask y'all if y'all could hear me. Nobody said if they could hear me or not. Let me scroll up to see Mimi's life. Hey, girl. Hey, Marley or Ariel. I'm just gonna call you Ariel because that's what it say. Me, what does that mean? Me, y'all. Reaching out. I don't know what that means. Who else is in the room? Hey, we can hear you. Oh, ECTV said that she could hear me. Thank you. Jasmine in Love. It's 5:32 a.m. in England, UK. Reaching out. I gotta whisper because everybody is sleeping. So yeah, I think Jim fell asleep on the couch, y'all. The giveaway, I'm either going to do it for like my YouTube birthday, or I had a goal in mind of, you know, she said, me, I'm here, Mandy, forever, she 22. I had a goal in mind, but I did say when I started reaching certain goals for my YouTube, I was just going to give things away and not really even make a big deal about it, you know, because I never want people to think that I'm trying to like buy them to watch my channel. Either you're gonna watch or you're not, or people just subscribe just to get it and then click unsubscribe. I want to do it because I feel like it's just a way to give back. If you don't give back, then you'll never keep anything. You have to show people that you appreciate them. Which is why sometimes, y'all, when I don't get to comment back, like I didn't get to comment back when I uploaded the vlog when Izzy was being Ray Charles. Oh my gosh, wasn't that so cute? I didn't get to comment on pretty much any of the comments, and that bothers me when I don't get to comment back with y'all because I don't know, I just feel like you guys deserve a response. And back when I wasn't vlogging, when I was just on YouTube, just watching YouTube, it would irritate me when I know I would have been subscribed to somebody forever and I would leave comments and they would just never comment back to anybody. It's like, geez, can you like please acknowledge some people? So I do like to acknowledge and I do like to comment back. So I think that bothers me when I don't get to do that. Like, it really just bothers me when I don't have, you know, time to sit down and do it. But it's not because like I don't want to or that I'm ignoring y'all. I'm reading the comments, you know, from my phone. But sometimes I got like 2 babies in my hand, a doo-doo diaper to change, and Maximus talking about you thirsty. So today was a busy day. Even though I don't work outside of the house, I was cleaning, y'all. I cleaned my first floor, and then I took a break to take a shower because I was still in yesterday's drawers, yesterday's makeup, yesterday's breath, yesterday's everything. And I was like, wait a minute, Valencia, wait a minute. You is really cleaning. You is really cleaning. And you was not paying yourself no mind. So then I took a break and took a shower, and then I ran out of diapers, y'all. Who runs out of diapers when you have twins? I ran out of diapers, so I threw everybody in the minivan, and we went to Target. And I had some gift cards, so shout out to everybody who sends me gift cards, because I bought a whole bunch of diapers. Lots of diapers and wipes. And yeah, so that was a blessing today. I was like, I'm not gonna go to the commissary and buy diapers when I got some awesome gift cards. So I went to Target just to get, go for a nice little drive and get the kids out of the house, because sometimes they just get so cooped up in the house. Then I came back home and finished cleaning, and it was a mom and a wife. Anyway, I say all this to say that's why I didn't really get to comment or really upload. I didn't even upload a vlog today, did I? I didn't even get to upload a vlog today because I was just being around my house, y'all. So, but sometimes that bothers me too, because I know that you guys are looking for a vlog, but then I also know that you guys understand that my whole life situation, twins and things, and military mom and all that. So yeah. Yes, I love it when y'all comment back as well. It makes me feel counted. Yeah, like for sure. For sure. And that's why, I do like doing these live pop-ups when I can and say hello. Hey, I thought I was up alone. Hey, Fox Hill Smurf, how you doing? Reaching out. Let's see here. Whoops. I don't know why iMovie be tripping on me, y'all. I wonder if it lets me upload when I'm doing a live thing or not. Maze plus Lee says, have you tried cloth diapers? No, ma'am, and I won't. I'm sorry. Number one, I don't have nothing against anyone who uses cloth diapers, but I'm not about that life. Because maybe if I had one baby, I'd be able to thug it out, but two babies, I ain't about that life. Like literally, I know my neighbors probably think, gosh, this chick keeps a dirty house, because the amount of garbage, like diapers, that I literally take out every day, because I have a diaper genie, y'all, but I don't use the diaper genie because one baby, yeah, maybe. Two babies who go doo-doo like 4 times a day, so that's 8 stinky diapers plus pee and in the middle. I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I feel like I'm doing enough. So I can't do it. I just can't do cloth diapers. I thought about it though with Izzy, no lie. I thought about it with Izzy because of his eczema, and I think his skin just gets irritated. So I may try cloth diapers with him, but don't come after me if I don't do it. But no, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not, cause I'm weird, y'all. I'm weird. I love my babies, but I don't want to. Where I'm gonna rinse the boo boo out at? Like for real? In my tub? Do you do it in the sink? How do you sanitize it? I think it's a good idea. I should, who did it? It's Judy Time did it. With Juliana after she was potty trained, she like, you know, go boo boo. I should have started using cloth diapers or something with Maximus and a lot of pull-ups that he go through. Like pee, yeah. Boo boo, no. But anyway, that's just me. That's just me. My Nisha says, I love the lipstick. What kind is it? It's just a brown lip liner. Not in the toilet, girl. Ain't no, no, ma'am, no God. No, not. You know, I've heard somebody else tell me that though, because when we first moved here, we ran into someone who had like a big family like ours, and he said that his wife did the cloth diapers, and you know, I wanted to know like, well, where they rinse them out at, and he was like, in the toilet, and I was like, no, ma'am, no, sir, no, no, sir, you know. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No. Okay. Okay. Maybe I just need to set up a diaper fund. Okay. Okay. I'll just recycle all the extra other stuff around here. Can't do it. Ash Bash one only. Girl, I'm here. Finally caught you. I'm in the Midwest getting ready to move to VA in July. Oh, cool. What's bringing you to Virginia? Hope it's something good, girl, because Virginia is Virginia. Have to have a goal. Have to be doing something here. Yasmin Artavia. Have you done a Draw My Life? No, I haven't. Maybe I should. Patricia Ramirez. Where are the wedding pictures? I have been waiting. Girl, me too. Girl, me too, girl. Girl, me too. I don't even have an excuse. I really don't. I mean, I do, because our wedding video, it's like a home video. It's nothing fancy. How you see some people, ours is like a simple wedding video. So I have some ideas, a lot of editing that has to go into play with that. So I just haven't really had time to make something wonderful out of it. Let's see here. I don't know what that person just said or what that means, but okay. DeMar Boyd, reaching out to you. Hey, the Browns house from Dallas. And how do you deal with people that like drama? Ooh, that's a good one. Because some people love drama. If you enjoy the drama, then, I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. But if you don't enjoy drama, what type of drama do you mean? Like, give me the tea. Spill something so I can sip, you know. Give me what type of drama? Because there's all types of drama. There's financial drama. There's cheating drama. There's she might be a lady of the night drama. What type of drama are you talking about? There's all types of drama. Lydia Daniels says, I love your confidence to your channel. The kids are beautiful. Thank you. Vlogging seems so hard. No, it's not. You just have to be motivated to do it, you know? Yeah, Lydia Daniel, I would just tell you to just keep going, keep doing it, you know? And if it's something that you like doing, you just keep doing it. Somebody emailed me with that bit of advice. She was saying something about, you know, needing motivation, and maybe if she had more subscribers, she would feel motivated. But I think my advice to anyone would be, um, if you want, YouTube is so weird because people create content for many different reasons. Some people do it because they see somebody else doing it and they think, gee, that looks easy. Let me go ahead and jump on this bandwagon because, maybe they're making some money and I want to make some money too. Some people join YouTube just out of pure passion. Like, when the beauty gurus first started, you have some of them who just did it just because they love to do it. And then you have some people who just jump on the bandwagon like, well, she doing it, so I can do it because I deserve to make some money too. You know, so with YouTube, you got to be careful of why you do it, because if there's passion behind it, there's always going to be a reward that comes along with it. It should never be about views. It should never be about who's watching, because sometimes people just ain't going to like you. Everybody ain't going to like you, okay? Trust me, I know. But there's going to be an audience for you because there's billions of people on YouTube. So my audience, even if I told my audience to go watch your channel, may not like your channel. Okay, just keeping it real. My audience may be like, okay, we're gonna go check out, but may not even gravitate to you. But that shouldn't discourage you, because you are going to have an audience that loves you, because there's so many people out there. So you gotta figure out what type of content you want to have. You got to figure out who your audience is, who gravitates towards you, and appeal to that. That's what I would say. So just keep being consistent and have something for somebody to watch. Because if you think you're awesome but you don't have nothing to watch, girl, then nobody's gonna gravitate to your channel, because they're like, well, she only got one video up and it's been a year, so crickets. Crickets. But if you have something and you keep doing it, people are gonna get to know you, and then they're gonna share, and then they're gonna watch you. Because I tell you, when I first started doing this, I didn't have no subscribers. I didn't know anybody on YouTube. I still really don't know anybody on YouTube. I just started picking up the camera and recording, and it was more of, I was actually hoping that nobody, knew me, who watched or whatever, because I'm like, they all up in my house, all up in my business. It was like a diary. A diary. We call it vlogging, but it's a diary. So just do it because you like to do it, not because you're looking to get something out of it. It's going to come to you, if you love doing it anyway. Something wonderful is going to happen out of it. So just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Lucille23 Lewis says, I'm not involved, but I'm a caring person, and I hate to see people get upset or hurt. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Are you talking about YouTube, or are you talking about life in general? Because either way, you gonna get hurt, baby. Somebody said, okay, this is what she said. Okay, well, okay, girl, okay, I read it. Lucille23. Okay, well, I'm in beauty school, and there's just a bunch of grown women that just talk crap, and when there's no drama, someone always have some to create, or someone always have to create it. Girl, you in the beauty industry. Welcome to the beauty industry. I mean, wouldn't it be boring if there wasn't any shop drama, And I hate the stereotype shops, but I mean, goodness, everybody comes to spill the tea. And you know what I think beauty school is preparing you for? Is preparing you to deal with being around the drama and not becoming a part of the drama, because you're gonna have a lot of clients coming to you and they're gonna be just spilling their guts out, girl, when you just doing their hair, girl. You thought they was just coming to just get a relax, to get their edges touched up, girl, and then they gonna end up telling you about their no good husband, girl, or they no good friend, girl, or they financial trouble, girl. You just never know. And you know what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna just have to keep laying them edges, girl, and just put that flat iron on a degree that don't burn their hair, girl, or just sew that weave on down, girl, and keep on moving. You have to operate through it. Operate through it, but don't operate with it. So, and then sometimes, you might put people off when you try and, act like you're not about the drama when you're really listening. Because, I mean, hey, I ain't never gonna say that I am not about the drama. I'm about the drama when I want to be about the drama, obviously, y'all, because I'm just naturally dramatic anyway. But sometimes you can just sit back and observe, and just be like, oh, no, what, where? But never say anything, because once you say something, then you're engaging. You have to know how to be an audience member. That's how you deal with beauty shop drama. You have to be an audience member, okay? But don't sit on the chair and become one of the people on the stage. You just want to be an audience member, girl. Just be like, girl, she did what? Oh, girl. Be like, oh, girl, hold on. Let me keep laying these edges down, girl. But keep talking, girl. I'm listening. That's it. That's it. But never, ever interject your opinion into the drama, because then you just become a part of it. But I will ooh and ah and be like, oh, girl, what? Right along with it. That just comes along with the territory, just with being in a working environment. Because then some people might be like, she thinks she too good. Always over there, sitting over there like she Jesus or somebody. They gonna make you be about that life, honey. They gonna drag you into it, okay? This nail polish, you know what? I don't even know what nail polish this was. It was just a color that I chose. It's like, one of them creamy, like pinkish, brownish colors or whatever. Still need to go get these things chopped down to a size. Who is on here? Can you let us comment on YouTube? eFit Inspire. You can comment on YouTube. Zeta's fine. It says, as I just got in bed. How you doing, bestie, in my head? Work got me so beat. I knew I should have taken my headphones with me so I could see if you had a vlog up. Nina Lawrence says, I'm a new mom and I would like to know, how do you balance being married, having 4 kids, and doing the household duties? I also work as well. Oh, well, marriage is marriage. It is a beautiful thing. Having children is a beautiful thing. And when those two things come together, sometimes it can, what's the word? Sometimes it can make things a little, I don't want to say difficult. Difficult is not the word that I'm looking for. It can make things fun to figure out. That's what I'm going to say. You can't forget about yourselves, your relationship in the marriage, because then you're going to get frustrated with each other. And you can't forget about your kids, because obviously you had fun making them. So I would just say know your role. You know, it's one of the things I had to learn, knowing my role, and not getting upset because of the role that I'm in. That don't mean that you can't complain, girl, because sometimes I do complain. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But that doesn't mean that I don't understand what role I play in my household. My husband, he goes out and works and things, and I am the homemaker. I appreciate him, and he appreciates me, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to have your days when you just come to head. So, communicate. Don't expect, and this is one thing that I've learned, because one person may be more sensitive than the other person, whether it's your husband or you or whatever. Just because, and I can say this for myself, just because I am a certain way, and I think I said this about the whole friendship thing too, just because I am a certain way doesn't mean that my husband is a certain way. Just because something makes me upset doesn't mean it makes him upset. Just because I may feel angry or whatever doesn't mean that he's going to be angry. So you have to learn that you are two different people, and sometimes it's better to agree to disagree. You're not always going to win every battle and every argument, and don't always be pointing your finger at the person. And that's not just the wife, that's the husband as well. And just learning how to communicate and talk to each other like your friends, like your adults. Because if you're doing too much arguing, then like where's the friendship in that? You know, like you gotta talk to people how you wanna be talked to instead of like talking at a person. Even if a person is dead wrong, nobody's really gonna hear your point if you're just coming at them. You know, so you know, because I've been wrong in some cases or whatever. And like maybe the approach that my husband took, I wasn't immediately not able to hear it because I felt like he was coming at me and I got to box my way out of it. And same thing for him, you know, for me. So knowing how to talk to each other when you're upset. That's all I'm saying. Know how to talk to each other when you're upset because people's feelings get hurt, you know, but things just gonna happen in marriage. You just know that you gotta love each other and put God first, like for real. Put God in your marriage. Go to church, like for real. You know, I'm trying to do that with my family and my marriage and things like that. So, somebody said, what advice can you give to a person who's in an interracial relationship? I mean, what type of advice do you want? Like, what do you mean? So much you could say on that one. But yeah, marriage is work. That doesn't mean that marriage isn't great. But that's another thing I have to persevere through. Sometimes I don't like my husband. And sometimes, you know, we might have, I remember my friend was going through, I ain't going to say my friend name, but she was going through it. And I really told her, you know, just because, and not to nag a lot, that helps. Look, a wife nags and a husband don't take out the trash. That's just what happens in marriage, okay? And a lot of time, the wife nags because the husband is not taking out the trash. So if you can tell a woman not to nag, you have to tell the husband to pay attention. And this is where the merger comes in. It's not just a one-sided thing. For the wife not to nag, the husband has to be attentive. And, you know, once he's attentive, she won't nag. And you know, she won't get annoyed if he's not taking out the trash. Because a lot of times it's not even about the trash, y'all. It's never about the trash. It's never about the trash. It's a buildup of all the other garbage, you know. and you just mad because this is the straw that broke the camel's back. On top of that, he ain't take out the GD trash. Okay? It's never about the trash. So we can't just blame a nagging wife or a husband that don't take out the trash. It's both parties that make it work. And you will have those days when your husband just don't take out the trash, Timmy. But you know what? I encourage you, women out there, you can take out the trash too. I know. Ooh, did Ms. V just say that? You can take out the trash too. Because sometimes you got to show that man, I don't need you to take out the trash. I just like to see you do it, baby. So I tell my husband, I don't need you to take out the trash. I just like the way you look when you taking out the trash. You look so strong. So strong lifting up that trash, shooing away them flies and maggots, because it makes me gag in my mouth. But anyway, la la la. What? Oh, let me read these comments. Lord, okay. Diamond Brown says, like dealing with family's opinions, dealing with disagreement since we grew up differently. Well, girl, I'm here to tell you. But that's part of being in an interracial relationship. Now, look, some people may not agree with me, okay? Let me fluff my weave out. And actually, let me put my weave up. Some people may not agree with what I'm about to say when it comes to this, okay? Hold up. If, my darling dear, you are not ready for what comes along with being in an interracial relationship, I would really encourage you to not be in one, because you're going to go through some things. And if you're not with that person just out of pure love, and sometimes you need more than love, you need patience, you need endurance. If you don't have those things for an interracial relationship, then it's not for you. It ain't for you. Because being in a relationship with the person who's the same culture, the same skin color as you, it's going to bring out difficulties. But if that added stress is going to be too much, then I would encourage you not to do it. Some people may not agree with me, but I'm just saying I would encourage you not to do it. Because, Jim, we've had some obstacles. We still have some obstacles. And you know what? Sometimes it can be between him and I. Like him being sunburned and me not understanding that. And, me getting so upset with him because his skin got burnt. Now, granted, I was more PO'd about the fact that he does this all the time, y'all. I mean, you do this all the time, Timmy, all the time. But that's just what comes along with being white. You get sunburnt. And it's not, sometimes I don't think he intentionally does it, but, he just doesn't take care of himself. So that might be frustrating. Or sometimes, he may say something that he doesn't realize is insensitive, and I'm like, really? Like, really? Or he might think he can say things because I am black. So don't look for what's going to happen outside of your house to make your relationship difficult. Look at what's going to happen inside of your house that might make your interracial relationship different. And if you guys can talk through those situations and not being like, oh, you just called me white. Or, you just called me black. Because the truth of the matter is, he is white, and I'm black, and we are together. And there are certain racial differences that we got to talk about. For instance, y'all. And I know this ain't all white people or whatever, but Jim don't eat a lot of things. on account of his whiteness. I'm for real. Like, he's very, 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 very picky. There are certain foods in my culture that he just won't eat. And for the longest time, I was offended. Like, oh, you won't eat collard greens? Why? Why? Because black people eat it? Because black people eat collard greens, Timmy? You know? So I had to learn that, you know what? It's just not a part of his culture. That's not how he was raised. He wasn't raised to eat collard greens. So I can't really be mad at him. He wasn't raised to eat spaghetti with the meat sauce and all the chunky vegetables inside of it. You know, like certain things in your culture, he may never understand. He may never eat. Like, I won't eat a ricotta pie, okay? Because his family, they make a pie that's just out of ricotta cheese and things. I'm not eating it. But I would put it on my plate because that's just how I was raised, and I'm going to move around. But, you know, that's just what it is. You might get offended in your interracial relationship. Yep. But you know what? If you guys are married, you're just gonna have to work through it. You're gonna have to talk through it, and you're gonna have to talk calmly, both sides. Who's chitlins? Look, I'm rambling. Chitlins. I don't even. Jim not eating chitlins, child. He ain't eating that. Let's see here. Damari Boyd says, I'm black and cannot and will not eat nobody's chitlins. But I mean, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, somebody might get offended because, well, he too good at chitlins. We too black because we eat chitlins. What? You know? You just can't do that. You can't do it. And you know, he had to learn that you just don't come up in a black person's kitchen, you know, all up in their kitchen and stuff. You know, like, you get back, you're going to get beat in the head with a pot all up in somebody's kitchen. You know, walking up in my grandmama's house, being all up in her kitchen. You just don't do that. You don't do that. You know, but I had to, you know, just think he just don't know. It's a cultural difference in certain things that I had to learn and become comfortable with. For instance, his family, okay, they're Italian, right? They are huggers. Huggers. Okay, you leave the room, they hugging. You enter the room, they hugging. You cough, they hugging. Kisses on each cheek. Mwah, 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 mwah. We're so happy to see you. Mwah, 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 mwah. I'm like, whoo, I got some of your spit in my mouth. I was not used to that. I probably came off to them very, very rude because I'm like, whoa, all this hugging. Why is you touching me? Get back, V. But that is something that is a part of their culture. Hugs and all these kisses on each cheeks, and I'm like, God, dog, when is this going to end? But I engage because that is a part of their culture. Let me see what's on Instagram here. Fit inspired. That's a good question, but I'm gonna have to look into that whole McKinney thing that you're talking about. Bye, brown dog. Oh, not bye. Who said yours truly? I'm sitting here trying to get your attention just to say hi, and the family is so cute. Hope you see this. Yes. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Brown Dog 28. Hey, I'm Angela Diane. Hey, Delphine 45. How are you? Oh, excuse me. Okay. How are you? Yeah. Tony Houston says, yay, I made it. Hey, girl, hey. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm getting. Yes, very true. Speaking loud, but Italians are loud. Anyway, so let me try and scroll back up. Do 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 do. Amber Morabito says, I agree. Married to an Italian man for 12 years. So racial, culture, language, and yeah, different. Just differences that you have to work through. And just being nice to each other and knowing that you guys are different. Because sometimes, another thing, I hate, no, that's a strong word. Sometimes people like to say, oh, I don't see color. Use a lie. Yes, you do. It just doesn't, it might not matter to you, but you see it. Like, I don't pay attention to the fact that my husband is white and that I'm black. But I definitely know it, and I definitely know that it's gonna have to be a topic that I talk about with my children. And, when one day they might come home crying because somebody said something bad about their family, being different, or, whatever. Or trying to explain to my kids, what race they are, because right now that's not something that they care about. Mommy is mommy, daddy is daddy, and mommy is just brown and daddy is white, sometimes lobster red, who knows, but it's not like something that they even care to express right now. So yes, I realize that my husband is white, and I'm sure he realizes that I'm black. So my husband tells me all the time, "You're such a beautiful black woman," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you, baby. It's nice. It's nice. I like that he acknowledges that I am a black woman and that I am beautiful. Black is beautiful. My black is beautiful. Okay." And I'm in an interracial relationship. I think that's why I entitled that vlog, Real Life, I'm Married to a White Man. Because it's instances that like force me to be like, you know what? My husband is white, y'all. He is white, okay? Not light skinned, not red bone. He's white, okay? But anyway, Jocelyn Williams, hey B, finally caught you live. I love your spirit, confidence, and dedication you show for your family each and every day. You have an amazing, beautiful family. Thank you so much for sharing your lives with us every day. Reaching out, sending love from Maryland. Who's cranking up the car this late? My next door neighbor. I'm the nosy neighbor who's up. So, yeah, reaching out to you. So let's see. Yeah. So yeah, I do know that I'm in an interracial relationship, and there are certain sensitivities that need to be given on both sides, and yeah. But now, we've been together for 10 some odd years now, child. So those things, I just handle them differently. I don't try not to get upset about stuff like that, because it's just because he don't know no better. It's not because he's saying it to be mean or anything, or something that I might say, it's because I just don't know no better. So, but it's not like we're not trying to learn from each other. You know what I'm talking about? Lauren Jones, greetings from Virginia Beach. As another military wife to you, do you ever plan to vlog about military outings such as your husband's job? Um, no, I don't, because I feel like that's such a security issue. You know, in the climate that we live in with crazy people out there, that's why when people ask me for my husband's MOS, I'm just like, why? Why do you want to know his MOS? That's like knowing somebody's social security. You already know our last name. You already know that he's in the army. If you know his MOS, it's just like, what, you gonna try and come find me? That's scary to me. And a lot of times you will see military vloggers. I was watching somebody who's over in like Korea or something like that. And I don't even know the vlogger's name, but she acknowledges that her husband is in the military, but he's never in uniform. And they don't speak about the military because it's a security, like it's dead serious. It's a security issue. If at any point his job, the military, I'm supposed to want to say, Jim's not allowed to be on the camera at all, they can. They can, you know, or if at any point they said, okay, you need to tell your wife to not do this, they can. So I try and tread very safely and very lightly around my husband's job and the privacy of his job. And a lot of times you won't see Jim in it, you know, because whatever he does is a reflection of the military as well. And me too. So that's why I kind of I'm silly or whatever, but I never do anything that would make him look a certain way in front of his peers or bad for the military, because we are a reflection, whether you want to realize it or not, if you're a military wife and you don't realize it, you are a reflection to your husband and you are a reflection of this man's army. So you need to conduct yourself in a certain manner, you know, otherwise you shouldn't be married to a soldier. You can't be out here acting crazy, because he can get in trouble for that. I come on here cussing and fussing and doing all types of crazy stuff. That's a reflection on him, and he can get in trouble for that. You know, he's responsible. I'm his, whatever you want to call it, DOD or whatever. So, yeah. So that's why you'll never hear me really go in to say what he does or whatever, because I don't want nobody trying to come find me. My house where I live at. No, no. So I try to make sure, like, you know, if he is in uniform, he's not in full uniform, or, you know, his whatever, because that's just how it is. Bye, Ash Bash, one and only. See you later. See you later. So, yes, you have to protect your family. Yeah. So I just don't talk about it. I don't talk about it, and because there's crazies out there, crazies. I've heard stories of people being on YouTube. I think it's Missy Lynn. You know, she's in the military, and I think she might have shared whatever her I don't know what they call it in the Air Force, because she's in the Air Force, and somehow people started calling her on the job, emailing her on her work email or whatever, because it's kind of like the police force. Anybody can call and ask for this police officer and where this police officer is at if you got his badge and his name and what station he goes to. That's like very just Dangerous. Dangerous. And I'm already scary as it is, y'all. That's why I live on post. Okay? Because she is scary. For real. I'm like, who's behind me? Um, what is this? Oh, okay. You mean like stuff like that? Okay, okay. Chapels, mess halls, bunk area. Um, yeah, but you know what? Even with that, you still gotta be careful. You still gotta be careful about what you say on here, about your husband's job because they can always come and say, "Oh, that's a security breach. Oh, you're giving out too much information." You know, um, you gotta be careful. You do. You got to be careful because even that's why sometimes, like a lot of times, I don't shoot on. I shoot in my house because technically this is no longer like military property. At one point, it was. At one point, if his whoever wanted to come and knock on his door and inspect the house, they could. But this is not military. It's military. It's on military property, but it's not military housing, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm free to film in here, but I'm on government property. So like when I'm in a commissary, I try not to shoot for too long. If I'm in the library, I try not to shoot for too long. If I'm in the PX, I try not to shoot for too long because it's only privileged or privy to people who are in the military, people who are DODs or whatever. So to shoot, on post, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because at any time somebody could be like, "Oh, put that camera down." This is government property, so you gotta be careful about what you talk about. And sometimes I'm blessed. I can say that I don't. He's not in a unit where they're like mad about his wife vlogging, but you can get somebody who just want to bring the hammer down and be like, "Oh, tell your wife not to be talking about this. You can't do this." Sometimes it's that way. So just got to be careful. But if you're retired, hey, you're free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. If your husband's retired, then you're free to talk about whatever you want to talk about in your experience. But he's still active duty, so you don't want to make nobody. I don't want to make nobody mad. Yeah. So yeah, security for sure. Trying to read y'all's comments here. Yes, I'm excited about a family vacation. Faithful Yvette, I am. Look, I'm scratching my stomach. Like, oh yes, this feels so good. It feels so good. Yes. I forgot that I was on camera for a second. um, yeah, I'm excited about the family vacation. Let's see here. No, I didn't get that. I didn't get that about being an army brat. Good morning, Miss Brown. How are you? I knew you'd be up. I knew you would eventually catch on because you say that you're a night owl. I am too, even though I know I should be in bed. It's 1:38, y'all. Um, and yes, Sparky, Doodle, Bug, people do dig stuff up. People will come behind you. They will. They will. Let's see here. Love your conversation about your interracial marriage. Love your transparency, shy lick. How you doing, girl? Reaching out. You're still awake. It's 10:38 on the West Coast. Yo, West Coast. Bye, Miss B-Nay87, good night. Good night. Hey, Tony Houston. Oh, you're in Hawaii. That's cool. That is beautiful there. Beautiful. I think Jim is still on the couch. I gotta wake my baby daddy up. Tell him to go lay down in the bed. I think he's still in his uniform, y'all. Yes, the challenges, yes, being a Floridian and being in Virginia is real. Very, 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 very real. Um, they have 4 seasons here. Florida has like 2, hot and rain. I mean, and if you live in the northern part of Florida, you might get some winter, but our winter, like to me, cold is like 50 degrees, 60 degrees, and 40 degrees. Like 40, that's winter for me. But winter here is like 15 degrees, negative degrees. Like, what is that, Timmy? I don't even get that. Bubba123, could you please do a cooking tutorial? You know what? Yes, because I love to eat. I love some food. I do need to put up some cooking recipes, or I guess routines, because it's not even a recipe or whatever, just things that I cook for my family. Things that I cook for my family that help me out. Camilla Halick says, so what's the most rewarding part of being a military wife? First of all, job security. For my husband, having medical insurance. I think a lot of people take that for granted, having medical insurance. You know, if you're in the military or whatever, you're very blessed that your whole family has medical insurance. Everybody doesn't have medical insurance. I love the fact that I get cheap groceries. You heard me? Cheap groceries. You heard me? You know, I love that. And what else about being a military wife? I don't know what else, y'all, because it's hard. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I get really sad because I don't have any family here. And I probably only have maybe one friend that I can really call on and be like, hey girl, and that's Ashanti, my next door neighbor. It's hard because all you have is each other, and when y'all not getting along, is really we really not getting along because we don't have nowhere, no outlet, no place to blow off steam at, because we all we got. So you really have to either be very strong and bonded, or you're gonna fall apart in this military life. It is not easy. It's not. It's not easy. I can tell you that much. So some days I do want to cry. Okay? Some days I do want to cry because I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I was around my mom, or I wish I could just drive somewhere familiar, So it's not all that it's cracked up to be. You have to be very strong in this relationship, because you know how when people say, when somebody go to jail, they say when that family member does the time, you do the time with them. Well, in the Army, it's the same thing. When your husband goes off and he's downrange, you're doing the downrange with him too, because you worry, is he alive? Is he okay? Is he coming home? You don't know. And no, Jim hasn't been downrange yet. And I can honestly say I don't want my husband to go downrange. Is that selfish? selfish of me? Yes, it is. But I'm glad he hasn't been downrange yet. You know, I don't. I I can cry just thinking about it. Like the other day, there. I live on post, so there's always somebody coming home from downrange. And if y'all don't know what downrange means, that means over in a bad area, a bad situation, just overseas, somewhere downrange. So, yeah, the other day I was just walking through the neighborhood, and there was a couple of men who had came home from downrange, and they had their all their American flags on, and the wives get like the big posters that say "Welcome Home," and I literally was just crying because I was just thinking about the wife. I mean, thank God the husband came home, but I was like, I'm mad that I didn't know that her husband was downrange. I'm mad that, she was alone. I'm mad, you know, that she might have, just needed somebody to help her out. So hopefully, she has a good relationship with her neighbors or whatever. Even though you can say a lot of bad things about us military wives, that we gossip and all these things, yada, 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 yada. But when it comes to a wife being alone, and mostly everybody on here has kids, and having children, child, they'll be up in your house so fast cooking you some food, taking care of you some things. So, I mean, that is the good part. There is no, oh, well, she just by herself. Girl. Jim, go take out her trash. You know? Jim, if something's going on or whatever that she needs the man to do or whatever, car ain't working, go help her. She need to go to the grocery store. Okay, we're going to watch the kids for you while you go do this. Watch the kids if you need a day off or whatever, That's just what it is. And then when the husband comes back, it's just like, it just goes back to normal. Like, okay, hey, how are you? Like we never even knew each other. But when they're gone, people do band together. Like when Jim goes away for like 30 days at a time here and there, like I don't know what I would do if Shantae wasn't here. I don't know what I would do. Because her husband takes Julian to school in the morning time. She comes over and helps me. Because some days, I remember one time, and I vlogged this, I had the worst migraine. And they were like an hour away. And they drove back. And she came to check on me, made sure I was alive and well or whatever, made sure everything was fine. So, it's not easy being a military wife, but it is what it is. I said hoo-ah. Hoo-ah. So that is just what it is. But thankful that my husband, is in the military, that he's able to provide for his family. It's not an easy job to do. And shout out to all those service members. Shout out to all the veterans. Shout out to all the people that serve their country, men, women, Shout out to you, because it's a hard job. And sometimes when you get out of the military, people forget that you were a service member. Some people go downrange and come back, and they're kind of like never the same or whatever. So, I mean, I feel like they deserve just as much recognition as people that are active duty versus people who are retired. Like my dad, he's retired, but he was a service member, and he served his country. I can say that much. My daddy served his country. I'm just rambling along, not reading no comments. Lord Jesus. I'm going to wrap this up real soon. When it hit 2 o'clock, 2 a.m., y'all, she going to bed, okay? Okay? So how do you cope while he's gone? Y'all, yeah, how do you yeah, when I had the migraine, when I had the headache. Like I said, oh, I want to see American Sniper. you got to knock on your neighbors though. Most of the time, if your neighbors around you know, if you live on post, that is the thing about if you don't live on post, then hey, you have to really go out there and kind of be a part of their support groups. But if you do live on post, like I said, some days I will be so out of it, not like drugged up or drunk or anything like that, but just like so like out of it, trying to keep up with everything, trying to keep up with all the children, trying to get Julian to school on time, trying to make sure I change my drawers, trying to make sure I was just being a good mom to all the children and the babies, that I would literally, sometimes I would like have my shirt inside out because, you know, you're just trying to survive. You're just trying to do it until your mate gets home, right? I think the first week I forgot to take out my trash. And then they realized that, oh my gosh, why do I want to cry? Oh my gosh, I want to cry. Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. Because when you help people, you don't realize how big that is, that when other people realize that, you know, you need help and they realize that you don't have to say anything, they do it. So, okay, they realized that my trash was out there, right? So they started, somehow my trash just started getting taken out. And I was like, wow. Because I was like, darn it, gosh darn it, I forgot. And I remember one day I just ran out the house, had on one shoe. My pajamas was inside out, and I was trying to make it out there to pull that trash out because it had been out there for a week, and it was getting nasty, ungodly. And somebody had pulled it out for me. And then when I went to go take the trash cans back in, somebody had pulled the trash cans in for me. And it was just something that one of the neighbors just chose to do for me, to, you know, pull the trash cans in. And then, like I said, Shantae would help me. Like, oh my gosh, one time when Jim was gone, I was in the grocery store and I just had to go to the grocery store. Shantae wasn't home, but I had to go to the grocery store and I had all the babies with me, right? And I was in the line and I was holding the babies and they was crying and I was about to have a breakdown, and one of the wives was just like, here, let me help you with your groceries and put everything up, right? Because, I don't know, the stupid bagger wasn't even helping me put my stuff up on there. But she was just like, I know what it's like. It's like a bunch of the wives just came over, just like, help with the kids. Help me with the kids. Entertain them. Help me with my groceries. Ask me if I needed anything. And it was just so nice. It was just so nice. Look, she's just going to cry. She's just going to cry. She's just going to cry. But, you know, and that's why, you know, I do shop on post because people care like that. If I saw another mom and she was having a difficult time in the grocery store, you know, you just literally go up and just grab the person. They be like, here, girl, let me hold the baby while you finish shopping. I've literally had somebody do that for me. You know, just entertaining the kids and just helping me get to the car and everything. Because it can be overwhelming when you're by yourself with all, you know, the kids. I mean, y'all hear horror stories of people driving their minivan into rivers and things like that. Being alone is one thing, and I don't think people don't love their kids, but I think sometimes they just get overwhelmed with life in general. Like, it just, you get so overwhelmed that you don't know whether you come or whether you're going. So, shout out to all the military wives who help each other, even though y'all gossip about one another. Shout out to y'all, okay? Shout out to y'all, because that's what it's about. Might not even like the person, you know. I might not like some of my neighbors, but if they husbands go down range, you better believe I'm gonna be like, okay, what do I need to help you with? What am I gonna be doing? So anyway, I didn't mean to have that moment, but that's exactly what I did in the store. I think I waited till I got in the car and I really had like a good cry. So anyway, yeah, Miss Carol Brown, I would do the same. I would do the same. I really would. I would do the same. And that's what it is to be a military wife. You just get through it and keep smiling. Military wives are some of the strongest wives there are. Like, for real. For reals. Not the cry face. These emojis have evolved. Oh, Thai life, me and my hubby are vets. Shout out to y'all. Look, she did the ugly cry. Nose is dripping. Look, y'all can't have me doing all this, okay? She can't be doing all this, okay? Crying and stuff. Okay? Let's get it together. Let's get it together, okay? But that's a reason why I vlog, because like one of my first vlogs with me and Jimmy, and I just had the babies, and I was coming back because I didn't know whether I was going to come back here or not after having the babies, because I just didn't know if I could do it or not. Just being here and not having a support system. That's why I started vlogging, just as like something therapeutic to do. Just very, very like therapeutic to just show people, show my family, show people, show my husband, like, look, this is what I'm doing today. This is what it's like. And if it was relatable to anybody else, that's why I did it. So that's it. But it's 1:55. Okay, I'm gonna get off at 2. Warriors or calves? I have calves, warriors. I don't even know. Like, are we talking about like Native American people versus like cows, like calves? I thought they ate buffalo. I don't know. Give her a paper towel. Yes, a paper towel. Oh God, I need a paper towel. She did the ugly cry, Miss Brown. She did the ugly cry. It's real. It's real out in these streets. It's real out in these streets. What is really real is that this vlog didn't upload. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I was on bed rest, brown hawks. Yes, I was on yes, I did do I tried to do a couple of pregnancy vlogs. That didn't really work out. But I did do the one when I was in the hospital. And sometimes I go back and I watch that video and I'm like, oh my gosh, she was really looking like she was pregnant with twins. Your girl was pregnant with twins. I was huge. I was huge. Yes, I was huge. That was a funny video. I really need to make a couple of more videos about just being more informative about how long my pregnancy lasted, because I get this question all the time, like how long did you stay pregnant with twins, and when did I give birth, and how long were the twins in the NICU, and how much they weighed, and what was it like, when did they start sleeping, when did they start walking, all these questions. I gotta make a video about that. I really do. Yeah, and I think I was pregnant with Maximus in one of the videos too. It's one of my very, very, very old videos when I wanted to do hair stuff, but I was not consistent. I would post a video, and then a year later I would post another video, and I'm like, what is this? I don't even know what I'm doing. But I was pregnant with Maximus in one of them. I was pregnant. It's crazy. Wow, time flies. Right. Even through all she was going through, yes. Um, oh yes, the magnesium. That magnesium, that is one heck of a drug. That magnesium had me. But you know what? I was in such an awesome hospital. Shout out to St. Vincent's Hospital in Jacksonville, Florida. So awesome, because I was like, I feel hotter than the sitter in church right now. I said sinner in church. And then the lady was like, well, what do you need? And I was like, I need a fan. And she literally went out and got me a box fan. Because that magnesium just makes you feel like you're on fire. And it makes you, I had such a bad reaction to it. Anybody would have a bad reaction to it. It makes you vomit, everything. It's just not good for you. You can only have so many doses of it anyway. But I did everything I could to keep those babies in, okay? Yeah, they keep you upside down. So, because when I went into the hospital, the night before I went into the hospital with the twins, look, my nose is still running. I was under a lot of stress. I would tell anybody pregnant with twins, anybody pregnant in general, please don't stress yourself out. But especially for a woman who's pregnant with twins, don't stress out about anything, nothing. You just live and eat and live. But I ended up just feeling real awful, and I didn't even want to go to the hospital. My mother was one who's like, "Oh, we going." I get to the hospital, and they were gonna release me, and then the doctor came in and checked me, and she was like, "You're not going anywhere." And I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "Because you're 4 centimeters dilated." I'm like, "Oh my gosh." I'm about to have. She said, "You would have had the babies at your mother's house, and who knows if they would have survived or not." So shout out to my mama for forcing me to go to the doctor, because I would have ended up having some babies at her house. Okay? For real. Hey, Sydney Robinson. Jim? Jim? I need to get her. It's 2 o'clock, y'all. This was fun. This was so much fun. And this was not, I didn't even plan. Y'all know I never plan this stuff. I never plan this stuff at all. But this was fun. I shall see you guys. I'm going to try and make sure this vlog is up in the morning, but iMovie is giving me trouble, y'all. It is telling me that more singing videos. I'm going to do more singing videos. I'm going to do that. It is telling me that it is something going wrong with it, but hopefully it'll let me upload this vlog. But it was fun, y'all. I had so much fun with you guys. Love chatting with you guys. And I will see you guys in the vlog tomorrow morning, as long as YouTube lets me upload it, y'all. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Reaching out. Bye, y'all. With my long nails.